Hey guys, welcome back to another week of online learning here. I'm just going to quick take you through this week's lesson. Again, just a quick reminder. Obviously today, Monday, is Memorial Day. If we don't know the history behind that, it is actually a holiday that was put into place in remembrance of Civil War dead and then extended to all wars. So make sure we are keeping all those who served and gave the ultimate sacrifice our respect today. Um, Outside of that, also just a few quick more, not more, a few more announcements. Um, please make sure we're logging on, getting the tutorials done. Okay, 1 hour per class per week. Make sure we're logging on daily. Other than that, I'm going to start taking you guys through this. If you have any questions, concerns, issues, email, call, text myself or any other teacher, and we'll do what we can to help you out. Okay. All right, I'm going to get started here. Just let me screen share in one moment. There we go. Okay, as soon as this pops up, I'm going to take you guys through it. All right, so this week, guys, we are talking about the differences between the North and the South. We're getting into the Civil War, okay? I know this is a while ago, but if you guys remember when we were back in school, I had you guys break down the different colonial regions. And I said, this stuff is going to start coming into play now and is going to have an effect all the way through the American Civil War. Okay, we talked about the differences between these regions. Realistically, that's what we're seeing here. Okay, so nothing too overly complicated this week. Some of it we might already know if we were paying attention to my class. Okay, it's going to talk about the North before the war, what they were making money off of, what was important to them. It's going to talk about the South before the Civil War, what they were making money off of, what was important to them. Okay, obviously, guys, major differences are going to be the South has slavery. The North, by this point, if we're talking 1850s, 1840s, most northern states have outlawed it, and any slaves remaining, in any northern state are, it's called grandfathered in. So meaning that it was illegal to start the practice of slavery with anybody new. And there weren't many like this, but there were some. The South is still active in slavery. Remember, the North's economy or how they make their money is going to be based largely in industrialization or factories. Because remember, we talk about the climate in the North. Okay. It is pretty cold during the winter. All right. Sometimes the soil isn't the best to grow crops in. So they move away from agriculture to make themselves money. And they start building factories so they can take raw products and make something useful out of them. The South, with a warmer climate, is going to continue to grow crops to make money because they can grow more, they can grow longer, and their soil is very good for growing things. Okay. So that's going to be a major difference, but there are a few more. I don't want to go too much into depth with it. Remember, it's still up to you guys to go through these tutorials. Okay. Then it's going to talk about conflicts and compromise between the North and the South before the war breaks out. Okay. So what issues did the South have with northern states? What issues did northern states have with southern states? And that is realistically the entire lesson for this week, guys. Okay. It's not overly complicated. All right. So just give it your best shot. When we start getting into the Civil War, that's when things might get a little harder. And we might not even get there, to be completely honest. We only have a few weeks left. And I know next week is abolition. And at least the abolitionist movement, or I'm pretty sure it is. So, yeah, so we'll see. Cross that bridge when we get there. But I hope everybody's doing well. And again, just a quick reminder, questions, concerns, issues, please reach out to myself or any other teacher through text, email, anything at all. Let us know, and we'll be right there to help you. Okay? All right, everybody. Well, I hope we have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you next week.